Check it. Alright guys, what is up? You are back for another video with Data Zero. In this video, we're looking at AMC stock, GME stock, SPY stock, and SQQQ stock. We're also going to quickly check on the Bitcoin, a cryptocurrency market. We're going to go ahead and give you guys an overall update and prediction on where I think AMC is headed, the overall stock market, and GME stock, as well as SQQQ. This video is not financial advice and should not be taken as such. Please do your own research and due diligence before buying any stock or crypto asset. With that being said, this video is an absolute banger full of information and key gems. You want to watch all of the information and get all of the updates in this video. With that being said, let's go and hop in the charts, the facts, the data. Let's go. What's up? You are back for another video with Data Zero. In this video, we're going to be looking at AMC stock. We're going to be looking at GME stock, SPY stock. We're also going to check out SQQQ. This is your update and prediction for tomorrow and the rest of the week. This video is not financial advice and should not be taken as such. Please do your own research, technical analysis, or contact your own financial advisor before buying any stock or crypto asset. Let's go ahead and hop in the charts and see what we have going on. So the first thing we need to put out is AMC, GME, and SPY. So let's go ahead and hop in with SPY. Show you guys what's going on with SPY. So SPY, very unhealthy rally. Very unhealthy rally. You guys can see bearish divergence. Let's go ahead and just give you an idea of what bearish divergence is. Bearish divergence is when price goes up, but the RSI goes down or the MACD goes down. This is showing a divergence between price and the overall momentum. This is showing that momentum is actually going down, but price is going up. So you can see that's a very unhealthy rally, and that is called bearish divergence. You guys can see that here, while RSI hit 84 way back here, but now RSI is way down at 55 while price is continuing to make higher highs. This is bearish divergence. This is not what you want to see if you are bullish on an asset. You do not want to see bearish divergence in your asset because bearish divergence always plays out. It's just when you see it there, you know that it's there, and you have to know that it's there because it's nothing to play with. It always plays out. It always will play out. It is just when will it play out. Now you can see that SPY also has bearish divergence here on the hourly time frame. Very, very clear. RSI going down. MACD overall flat. You guys can see it is bearish, but it's basically flat. So that is showing momentum is basically stagnant. I do think that we could pop up again 451, 452 in that range before topping out. Basically, SPY is sucking in all the liquidity, and that is why I called yesterday the greatest bull trap. Now, if SPY went up even more, you already seen it today. People were in the stream like, oh, SPY is going to all-time highs. SPY is going to a new bull run. We already seen people that are the definition of complacency. They are the definition of this. People saying we just need to cool off before the next bull rally. We're about to go to all-time highs, even though the macroeconomics and the fundamentals show that is absolutely not true, and the technicals show that is not true as well. People are using their emotions to trade, and that's why 90% of the people get wrecked in the market. They use their emotions, and they do not use the data here in front of them. You guys can see that we are in the complacency stage when you have a drop to the downside and start making this bear flag, this upwards consolidation chop. That is the complacency stage. And if you look at what SPY is doing right now, clearly in the complacency stage, massive euphoria rally right here, then you drop to the downside, this upwards consolidation chop, bear flag, technical, you can see this is the complacency stage. So how much bullish people would get trapped if SPY were to come all the way up to about 455, maybe even 460? How many people would be like, oh yeah, it's on, it's about to go into a new bull rally? Everyone and their mom would think that. So guys, I think this is again going to start trying to move to the upside, sucking in liquidity, and that's exactly what it is. It's making you a bag holder. Whales can only sell large positions. Whales can only sell to people that are buying. You literally have to have a bunch of people buying in for whales to sell. That's why they run it up, and whales will be selling during these run-ups, and then it drops down, and the last few whales that need to get out will run it up and let it dip down, literally saying, here, hold my bags before a massive capitulation to the drop to the downside. That is why I'm holding SQQQ. Again, this is an extremely risky
play. SQQ is very risky because there is no potential limit to the downside. This thing could keep going down and down and down because you are shorting the market. I do not think SQQQ will go lower than $16 in my personal opinion, especially if we see SPY and NASDAQ come to fill the gap. So basically SPY and NASDAQ have a gap fill to the upside. If they come fill these gap fills to the upside, NASDAQ is very, very close. SPY is a little bit further away, but if they come fill these gaps, that is going to be better for me, in my personal opinion. That will also fill the gap to the downside on SQQQ. I think NASDAQ's about to see pretty much a double top where it comes up, coming down, and then seeing overall crash and capitulation. You can see bearish divergence in NVIDIA. You can see bearish divergence in Apple. So for example, Apple stock, while volume is going down, you can see the volume trend is trending down while price is trending up. That is also bearish. Apple, I think, is going to come up and fill this gap and then fill the gap to the downside, which would pull the market down. Also, NVIDIA has massive gap fills to the downside. You can see this gap fill here to the downside on NVIDIA. There's also a gap fill right here on NVIDIA. And NVIDIA appears to be forming a bear flag. You see this drop to the downside, and you can see this bearish pennant type structure. We'll go ahead and show you guys what it will look like right here. So I'm going to go ahead and draw it in for you guys real quick. Just a rough bearish structure. Rough drawing right here for you guys. Basically, you can see the bear flag right there. So again, NVIDIA making a bear flag top, not looking good. Multiple gap fills to the downside. Basically, people making these crazy high price targets on NVIDIA. They want to suck in liquidity, get you all bullish, and then dump it down, making you hold the bags. You can see that RSI is extremely overbought on NVIDIA as well. People buying for long-term holds at these evaluations are absolutely insane. But again, you're going to see lots of people get roped in. People buying at these crazy valuations to hold for a long term are about to be holding a major bag as these gap fills to the downside get filled, and this will crash the market. We're basically just waiting for the last little bullishness to get out of the market before an overall pullback. So I do think SPY could potentially come up to fill this gap and then come back down to the downside. As far as right now, though, I don't think SPY is going to be able to get that high. The highest I think SPY will be able to go is 452 in my personal opinion, and then coming back to the downside. I believe SPY is about to crash here soon. We will see, because it could get some legs and move up and fill that gap. So we have to see, but do not try to short this thing until you get a confirmation to the downside. You want a confirmation before you put in puts. On the Discord, I will give you guys let you guys know when it is put season. Right now, I would be trying to play the rally. Also, you have to know what you're looking at. So this is not a good time to be trading this personal asset. Again, if you're in the Discord, I'll give you guys the buy and sell signal, so just wait. If you want to join the Discord, all you have to do is hit me up. Email link below in the description and in the comment section. Hit me up. It's $50 for a lifetime invite, giving buy and sell signals plus technical analysis, and you can join the exclusive community. It's an exclusive community. You want to get in before the price goes up. I'm literally giving away gems. People's portfolios were red, people were losing, and they are now making money. Multiple winners that I post in the Discord that you can see once you join, and I do post them on Twitter and YouTube sometimes. But I do think this is a very risky time. I'm looking for SPY basically to get its capitulation to the downside, but what looks like it's happening is it could get a potential pop again. I think it's going to top out about 452, but if it can break above 452, you could see this thing get a nice pop to about 456, maybe getting a rejection from that 456 level, and then being able to get another move back to the upside, especially if it can stay above this yellow sloping resistance marked in yellow, this macro resistance. Again, you would probably see an overall play out of a double top, seeing it one more time push to the upside and dropping down to the downside, filling these gaps to the downside, and that would be perfect to fill this gap here to the upside. That way it can move to the downside, and this would be a great bull trap. I do believe this is going to be the bull trap of the century, reeling a bunch of people in that are thinking it's going to all-time highs and going to a new all-time high, thinking it's going to go to a new bull rally, reeling people in and then dropping it down to the downside. There even could be an eventuality where SPY goes all the way up to about 460. Again, 460 before coming back down to the downside. But I do think this thing is going to see a major crash, and that would allow printing from SQQQ. So this is what I'm looking at for SPY. Again, people are thinking it's going to get bullish. I think they're going to break the legs out from underneath that thing. 452, 456, and 455, or 452, 456 and 459 are the points I'm looking at for a possible reversal. Again, I repeat, 450. Let me go ahead and give you guys the levels just to be exact. So I am looking for a possible reversal at SPY at 452. 456 and 459. I'm looking at a possible reversal for SPY. It's in a very unhealthy rally. We do have a MACD flip here for the bullish side, so it could get some legs and push to the upside. But again, this is like the same thing when it rallied to the upside last time, and I was telling everyone it is going to crash and then call the top. This is the same thing for this. It's going to reel people in, sucking in liquidity, and then drop it down to the downside. So that's what I'm looking at for SPY. And again, that would allow SQQQ to come fill this gap, playing out this ascending triangle, which breaks to the downside, filling this gap, getting a bounce off of about $16, and then coming back to the upside, filling these gaps, which would give you an ultimate time to buy SQQQ and make a lot of profit, not financial advice. So this is what I'm looking at for SPY and SQQQ. Let's go ahead and hop into GameStop. So we got a great buy on GameStop. People in the Discord got into GameStop at $16 at the absolute bottom. I am a beast when it comes to calling the bottoms and the tops of stocks and crypto. And as you guys can see, called the bottom of AMC at $10 and called the bottom at GME at $16, getting people a great entry here, and now they are in profit. So we are absolutely eating off this, and this is about to be a home run banger. People in the Discord, if you are holding GME, hold this thing, because I am going to give you guys the buy signal, because we are about to see a nice push up for GME, and we are about to see some nice gains. You guys can see right here that we do have the alligator spread far apart. This is letting us know a ton of momentum is in GME. You guys can see that we have the green MACD flip kind of curling to the downside, but I think GME is actually setting up for another move to the upside. If we go ahead and pop on the super trend, you guys will see that we do have a buy signals on GME, buy signals on GME. So we're going to pop on that super trend for you guys, and you guys can see we have a buy signal on the 4-hour time frame. And if we go to the daily time frame, let's see if we have a buy signal just yet. No, we do not have a buy signal in the daily time frame, but we do on the 4-hour time frame. This is very, very bullish. These 4-hour time frame buy signals are pretty decent, because you guys can see they normally correlate with a decent rally. Let's go ahead and zoom out so you guys can see some of the 4-minute buy signals. So you guys can see some of these and show you guys what we're looking at. And hold on, so let me go here. So you guys can see this buy signal right here, this buy signal right here, all of these correlated with decent rallies. If we go back in history, you guys can see those correlate with decent rallies as well. 4-hour buy signals are pretty good, but what you really want is a daily buy signal. If we get a daily buy signal, that would be extremely good for GME. I do think GME is going to be pushing back to the upside. So I do think GME is going to continue to push to the upside. Again, today was a good time to enter. I did call that out on the stream, not financial advice. I said if I was looking to enter GME, personally, not telling anyone to buy anything, just saying, hey, if I was looking to enter this, today would be a good time to enter. And you guys can see anyone who entered at that point made profit, okay? Anyone who entered at that point when I was calling that out is in profit right now. So people are absolutely printing. That's why you need to hit that subscribe button. You need to hit that subscribe button right now to get these calls, and check out my streams. I stream every single day from market open to market close. So check in at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. Even if you're just checking in, come check in to say hi for the day. Help me out. Press that like button. And if you have to get back to work or do whatever you do, go ahead and do that. But go ahead and hop in to the live streams and also get that knowledge. You can listen with the headphones, whatever you need to do. But I'm dropping gems all day, so you want to check that out. GameStop is trying to break out of this bull flag. You guys can see it has a bit of a bull flag right here. It is trying to break to the upside and is about to make another push to about $18.50, maybe even $19. I do think GameStop will be at about, again, this is crazy, at least $25 to $20 by next week. And by the week after that, GameStop could be at $40 or higher. There's a gap fill up here at $40. Again, people that got in on this bottom are about to hit a home run. We have a Wyckoff accumulation playing out. I've already showed you guys that as well. And we have a macro triple bottom. Bottom number 1, bottom number 2, bottom number 3. This would be a great setup for a bounce back to the upside. If we go ahead and type in triple bottom, just so you guys can see it real quick. I know some people are not as familiar with trading as some people, so you guys can see that we have a macro triple bottom here on GME stock. Bottom number 1, bottom number 2, bottom number 3, as you guys can see. So that is a macro triple bottom, which would lead us all the way back up to this $40 level. This is extremely bullish for more upside, and especially if it can get back above that $20 to $25 level and break back above the sloping resistance, guys, we could see GME do an absolutely insane rally, insane. And I do think something is actually coming up for AMC and GME. That's why they're trying to hold all of these short shares. They have a lot of short shares for AMC and for GameStop. They're trying to hold these things, and we do have call options at the $20 level and the $30 level and the $40 level for GameStop. So I think a nice rally is coming for GameStop in that trade that everyone is in right now in the Discord. You guys are about to hit a home run on this thing, because you're about to make some major profits as this thing runs to the upside. So this is what I'm looking at for GameStop. I do think GameStop is about to see a massive pump to the upside, not financial advice. Let's go ahead and look at AMC and finish up on AMC. I'm going to go ahead and run through the data. Let's go ahead and look at market fear and greed. Market fear and greed is at neutral. That means it's not a good time to buy or sell. And basically, that's what we're looking at on the charts right now. Basically, looking at market could break either way. It could go up or it could go down. I think it's going to pop up and then have a sharp drop down. You'll also see crypto fear and greed. Crypto fear and greed is now in neutral. It now is in neutral, which means it's neither a good or nor bad time to buy based off the fear and greed. In the personal long-term things, Bitcoin is a great time to buy right now. It's a great time to buy right now, literally in the fire sale territory. So again, me personally, I am loading up on my cryptos, Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, XLM, Cardano, and it was nice watching the pump yesterday because I was up substantially from that pump. Also doing a little bit of trading, making a little bit of money for the side. Again, a perfect strategy that I use is doing day trades to make day trade profit, and then I use that to put into long-term accumulation swing trades, which makes even more profit. You guys can see that this is the fire sale level. This is the fire sale level. This is a historic good buying point for Bitcoin. You can see the fire sale down here. Anytime you buy in this blue level, you make profit. Again, not financial advice. This is just what I'm looking at based off the charts, fear and greed. If we go on and look at AMC fear and greed, you guys can see that AMC is in fear. Right now it is in fear. So AMC, again, be greedy when others are fearful. Be fearful when others are greedy. You can see that we're still in the threshold security list. This is the 47th day, and we can see that FTDs are accumulating, that we're still in the list. You can see that cost of borrow did move down a little bit. It's at 10%. This is because they do have shares because of the reverse split. This allowed them to get shares, and the dilution allowed them to get shares as well. You can see that short interest is reported at 29.24%. Now let's go ahead and hop into the technicals and show you what's going on with the technicals. You guys can see we have two gap fills above us, 1 and 2. One of these are at $16 to $18 roughly, and one of these are $37 to $43 roughly. So you guys can see the gap fills right here that I have marked here in gold. I do think AMC is going to come up and fill these gaps. You guys can see that this is starting to curl on the MACD. MACD starting to curl to the upside. You can also see on the 4-hour time frame that we are getting the MACD starting to curl as well, and almost about to cross on the 2-hour time frame. We do have a bullish cross, so this is extremely good for more movement to the upside. Basically, AMC has formed this descending triangle. In the morning, it broke out of it, so it pushed up in the morning, breaking out of the descending triangle, retesting it, so broke out, retested it. We watched this during the stream, broke out, retested it, and then ran to the upside. Then they started dumping some short shares. We came into this falling wedge, pushed up, and now you guys can see that we are traveling to the basically accumulating sideways, and this is what you would want to see for continued upside. You want to see it basically accumulate, holding these key ranges as support before moving to the upside. Now we do want to be careful because they have 1.3 million short shares, and that could change by tomorrow. So they are saving these. I do think why? Because both AMC and GME are about to have a rally. GME has earnings here on the 6th. It has $1 billion in the bank. It's absolutely going to crush earnings, and AMC is going to run with GME, and they're going to try to stop this rally. I really think both of them are setting up for a nasty move, because I think AMC is about to have a bounce back. After you see a stock push down like this, you're going to see it snap back hard. So I think AMC is about to snap back hard, filling these gaps, and then possibly even rallying to the upside. Again, not financial advice. This is just what I'm thinking basing off the charts and the technicals. So I think we're actually about to see a recovery for AMC, getting back to these $20 level, $40 level, and maybe even higher in my personal opinion. So I think AMC and GME are about to have a run, and they're loading up on short shares to try to keep this thing down to the ground. So they don't want this thing going anywhere. Let's go ahead and hop on the Bollinger Bands or pop on the super trend and see what type of buy signals and sell signals we're looking at. So we do have a buy signal on the 4-hour time frame, a buy signal on the 4-hour time frame, a buy signal on the 2-hour time frame, a fresh buy signal on the 2-hour time frame. So this is bullish as well. With the MACD flip, all of these things are bullish. Let's go ahead and hop on the alligator and show you guys what's going on with the alligator and see what is up with that and see how we're looking with the alligator. All right, so you can see the alligator starting to curl on the daily time frame. Pretty spread far apart. You guys can see that we are getting some momentum here on the 4-hour time frame. Alligator starting to spread apart, so this is showing us momentum is bullish and going to the upside on the 2-hour time frame as well. And again, showing that they are spread apart. So this is bullish to the upside. You guys can see anytime the alligator is basically when the green band's on top, that is bullish. When the blue band's on top, that is bearish. When they have a lot of width in between them, that means that the stock has a lot of momentum and the move will continue. When the move's about to end, these will actually cross and get close together. So you guys can see we actually have a decent amount of momentum based off the alligator as well, even as low as the hourly time frame, which is something you would want to look at because it moves a lot more quickly than the macro time frame. So it would show you a change in momentum, and you guys can see that we are still pushing to the upside. A little bit of a MACD flip on the 30-minute time frame. So I do think we'll consolidate here in after hours, maybe move down in pre-market, coming down to about, let's go ahead and get support and resistance, maybe even retesting $12.15 even here in pre-market before moving back to the upside. So I do think we're probably going to have a green day tomorrow, but we're probably going to have to retest at least $12 or $12.50, $12.25. One of these support and resistances here. I'll give you the exact support and resistance levels. So we have $12.06, $12.31, and we have $12.50. One of those or all of those are going to have to be retested before making a move to the upside. So this is what I'm looking at for AMC. I do think it is setting up for a rally. I think GameStop setting up for a rally. If you're in the Discord, you already have your positions and are set to make a nice bag. I did call out the bottom of AMC at $10. And we are looking at SPY basically getting ready to capitulate at any moment as it's in a very unhealthy rally. But again, we could see this thing melt to the upside. Prices that I'm looking for rejection are 452, 456, and 459. So guys, if you found this video informative, go ahead and drop a like. Press subscribe for more content like this. If you want to support me in another way, you can become a member of the channel. This is a great way to help me because ad revenue is not that much. So if you would like to, just press the join button next to the subscribe button. Press the join button next to the subscribe button. It is $2.99 a month. You can cancel at any time. There are several levels, which you could pay $6.99, $2.99. $2.99 is fine. I appreciate each and every person that does it. If you can cancel at any time. You also get benefits for becoming a member. Your name gets validation. You get a badge next to your name showing your level. You also get special emojis that you can use as well during the live streams, and your name gets put on the home screen of the channel, and you get to help me out as well, which I greatly appreciate. Also, I do have the Discord. The Discord, I provide buy and sell signals. This is a great way that you can elevate your trading game. I am not a financial advisor. I cannot give you financial advice, but I can give buy and sell signals on the Discord. That's $50 for a lifetime invite. Hit me up, email link below to get in that Data Zero Official 5. But if you want to support me for absolutely free, all you have to do is simply drop a like, leave a comment, or press subscribe. Also, sharing these videos helps out a lot. Sharing them on Twitter, sharing them on Instagram, sharing them on Facebook, share them on YouTube, share them anywhere that someone could catch a link, or share them with your friends and family. That is a great way to help me out as well. And as always, y'all, have fun, stay safe, make money. Peace out.
All right, what is up? That is the video. Thank you for watching to the end. I greatly appreciate it. As always, y'all, I appreciate each and every one of you that watched to the end of this. And I appreciate you guys for pressing like and subscribe and showing your love. I greatly appreciate it. You guys can check me out on the stream. I do the stream at 9:15, 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. I also drop short updates in the morning as well, giving a daily update and prediction, which you can check on my shorts feed. At the end of the day, I drop a prediction like this, giving you guys a video update on what I think is going to be happening in the market over the next couple of days and, of course, for the next day. As always, man, you can check me out on Discord and Twitter. The Discord is $50 for a lifetime invite. We have the membership that you can join. I'm also working on the trading class, which will be available September 4th. I'll give you guys more information when I have it. And as always, y'all, have fun, stay safe, make money. Peace out.